What's up, y'all? I'm the Mighty MC, and I finally got the Boker EDK. So I first heard about this one back in the spring or maybe early summer of 2024. I have no idea what took so long to get it out, but let's hope my anticipation is rewarded. Let's get into this one quickly. It is a magnacut blade on GFN scales. Boo! These are all T6 screws except the reversible pocket clip and the pivot, which are both T8s. It's a crossbar lock. This is some kind of plastic ABS or GFN. We have a lanyard loop here with some jimping, oddly enough, and that is also GFN. Now, GFN was strike one. Here's the pocket clip. Obviously not deep carry at all. So if you try to carry it, you're going to have that much sticking out of your pocket. So that might be strike two for you. Not a deal breaker for me, but it might be for some of you. But let's look at the star of the show, which is the blade. All right, you guys, we have a magnacut blade here, and y'all, it is nice. So by my own admission, I've mostly dealt with Chinese knives since I got seriously into the hobby. I do have some American-made stuff, but this area right here of the thumb hole is so well done. It feels like it's sculpted, like it's shaped. It's not just chamfered. It's actually shaped and really, really, really well done. And I'm super impressed because I haven't had anything like that myself. So that might not be a big deal to you, but to me, it just seems like a really well crafted and well thought out piece of the knife. So we do have the Boker tree. We've got some jimping right here, and we have Boker Solingen on the spine. We have magnacut over here. As for the blade, we're going to have plenty of sharpening right there. As you can see, it gets way back in there. The only thing is, and I think I talked about this on the night blade, for me, I know to get this area down here good and sharp, I'm going to have to take it apart because I'm probably going to muck that scale up. It's GFN, not that it matters. But, so the blade is a beauty in magnacut. I don't know how well Boker does magnacut, but as far as the looks and the quality of it, from a craftsman standpoint, it looks and feels fantastic. Second thing, and maybe this is why it took so long to come out. The action on a crossbar lock on this thing is stupid good. It's so crispy. It's the best I've ever had. And again, I've had mostly Chinese knives. I did have Three Rivers Bulldog, and I was really impressed the other night with the Wee Night blade. I thought it was really smooth and good, and it is, but this is probably better. Like, there's no learning curve to this. You know, sometimes these are like a stick shift car. Each one's just a little different. You got to find your particular spot. I didn't have that problem at all with this. I just got it out and just went with it. And it's so smooth and so crispy. Now, the acoustics aren't the best, partially because, of course, the GFN. And there's also only partial liners in there. I don't think I can show it to you. But the liner kind of comes down here and then goes down skinny. So from like here forward is just plastic. It's full up here and then kind of dies off down through here. And that's on both sides. Pardon me, y'all. But that's a thing. It is really lightweight. But because of that and the GFN, the acoustics aren't the best. But the action is unbelievable. Now, opening and closing, the thumb flick, really nice. Of course, you can slow roll it, but you can do that with just about any knife. Reverse flick, this one wants to go up, not out. Once I figured that out, it's buttery smooth too. I don't think you'll have any complaints about the action. Like I said, it is lightweight, of course, the partial scales, the GFN, same with the acoustics. The blade is beautiful. I can't say enough about the blade. Let's do some size comparisons for you real quick. I need better size comparisons because two of mine are too close. So, we have the Penguin, of course. If you don't know the Penguin or you don't have a Penguin, get a damn Penguin. They come in G10, micarta, aluminum, button lock, slip joints, big ones, little ones. Buy a damn Penguin. Obviously here the Boker, which is magnacut, is bigger and you have a lot more cutting blade. Okay. I would consider this next one another FRN GFN knife that is rare, very expensive. This is the perfect EDC size for me. Same thing here. The Boker does have a lot more cutting area, more blade, more handle. It's just a bigger knife. Not by a lot, but by enough. Lastly, of course, the Ontario Rat 1, which is huge, a pocket sword. It has a lot more blade, a lot more handle, a lot more of everything. So that gives you an idea of how big and or small this guy is. I don't have anything else here that's a common knife to show you for a comparison. So, the knife, it is 135 bucks. And I know that with GFN, that's going to turn a lot of people off. But the blade is stellar. Like I said, I can't speak to the heat treat and all that, but just the looks, the craftsmanship, the blade is phenomenal. These are really comfortable, so there's no issue there. Oh, here we go. And that is an adjustable. I just noticed that. That is adjustable in there. So you can adjust, what do we got, 4 position, that Omega spring adjustment. I can't imagine anybody would want to adjust this. This is so good. I just can't imagine. So it's not going to shake out in your pocket. So the only knife complaints I have, which I can't complain because it's GFN, because I knew that, but I wish they would have done G10 or micarta, and maybe if this one does really well, they'll come out with those. But I wish they would have done something else with the handle and the pocket clip. I don't know the laws in Germany, though, so maybe, because this is made in Solingen, Germany, or Solingen, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but maybe because of the laws there, you have to have this. You know, maybe it's like I live in a place where it's complete conceal. You don't have to show any part of the knife. Maybe in Germany, or at least that part of Germany, you can't do that. I'll have to familiarize myself with that law to see if I can learn that. So anyway, there's a Tonto version of this called the TDK. This is the EDK. I might end up getting the Tonto version too. I don't know. I'm going to see how this blade performs for me. But you guys let me know. Is GFN on this guy at 135 bucks a deal breaker? Is that pocket clip a deal breaker? Are they both deal breakers? I got mine at Knife Center. When I looked, Blade HQ was sold out. SMKW had just gotten these, and I emailed White Mountain Knives, and they said they would get them, but of course, I don't know when. So if you can get it from White Mountain Knives, that's your best bet. It'll knock 13 or 14 bucks off, get you down closer to that 120 mark. But if you can't, I do think it's worth the money. I don't care about this so much because they did do a nice job. I think they made the plasticky GFN handles, nylon, whatever they are, as nice as they could with what they had to work with. Like, this is a nice texture. It's not sharp. It's got a little grip to it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get you out of here. This is the Boker EDK. I am the Mighty MC. These are 135 bucks. Magnacut and GFN. Let me know what you think and what your experiences are with Boker. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later.